Shalom, Haverim. Hi, friends. It's me, Miss Eve. Can you say Shalom, Eve?
Shalom.
Shalom, of course. It's Mr. Johnny joining us. Everybody, let's say Shalom, Mr. Johnny. We are here today because we are reading from the Torah, the book number 4, Arba, that is called
Bemidbar.
Bemidbar. That's right. Before we begin, what do we need to do? Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course share it with your friends, your Haverim, and with your Mishpecha, your family. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram for the keywords and the arachim, the values and the mitzvot of each parasha. And last but not least, get your free Parashah activity guide with Miss Eve, where at shalomeve.com. Great. Let's begin. The parasha of this week is called Chukat. And you know, Mr. Johnny, there are some years where some parashiot are read together, mechubarot, connected. This year, when we are recording this video, we read them separately. We're just reading Chukat. So what is Chukat about? Many things. Bnei Israel were walking in the Midbar, the desert, for many years, 40 years. And what happened was, at some point, they were thirsty. They wanted mayim, to drink water. And they complained to Moshe. Sometimes when they complained, they weren't very nice, I must say. They was like, give us mayim, we want mayim, we are so thirsty. You say that, we are so thirsty. Mr. Johnny, together. We are so
thirsty.
Give us water now. And so, God tells Moshe to talk to a rock, to a sela, and that the rock will give them mayim. What? We see it? It's okay. It had already happened. It was a miracle, one of the nisim from God. So Moshe was losing his sablanut, his patience. So he didn't exactly do what God said, because the first time God had told him to hit the rock with his mate, with his staff. So hit the rock. This time God said, talk to the rock. And Moshe, he was in a hurry, or he lost his patience. We don't know. But the thing is, he didn't talk to the rock. He hit the rock twice with his staff, with his mate. And he said, here's mine, here's water. Oy. That wasn't what God told him. And some people explain that when Bnei Israel, they were slaves and they became free, they were used to those things, but after 40 years in the desert, were much more used to using their milim, their words. And so Moshe, our leader that we love so much, made a mistake. He made a mistake. He lost his sablanut, his patience. What, Miss Eve? Moshe, the great Moshe, the great leader, made a mistake, and the Torah talks about it? Mr. Johnny, can you believe that? Yes. Why? Because
Everyone makes mistakes.
that's right, Mr. Johnny. Everyone makes mistakes. And the Torah is telling us this story so that we can learn from, not only from our mistakes, but also from the mistake of Moshe, our great leader. And maybe the Torah is telling us something, right, Mr. Johnny? It's telling us to remember to be patient, not to lose our sablanut, our patience. So how about us, Haverim? How can we practice with our sablanut, our patience? What can we do if we feel like we're very anxious and we're losing our patience, or we're getting angry and we're losing our patience with something or someone? What can we do?
Practice doing nothing for a long time.
We can practice doing nothing. That's a great idea. For a long time, right? Yeah, so the opposite. That's a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion, Mr. Johnny. How about taking a neshima amuka, a deep breath? Let's do it together. Again. This also gives us a minute and refreshes us. And how about counting to 10? Maybe right inside. Let's do it together. Let's do it in Hebrew together with our Haverim. אחת, שתיים, שלוש, ארבע, חמש, שש, שבע, שמונה, תשע, 10. That's great. And we can also, of course, ask help from a grown-up. You know, our rabbis, our sages, tell something very important. Who is strong? Who do you think is strong? The one who can lift up things, who can push, who can hit? No. The rabbis tell us that a strong person is a person that can control their feelings.
And control their strength.
And their strength. That's a great point, Mr. Johnny. Thank you. They can be in control of their feelings, which means that if we're feeling angry, we don't have to act on it. We can pause. We can wait, right?
Because if you are strong and you're angry and you don't calm down, it's actually maybe dangerous.
Right, it could be dangerous to you or someone else. Thank you, Mr. Johnny. You have to calm down. So, it's a great thing that we learned from Moshe, that we have to thank the Torah and Moshe for making the mistake and learning from the mistake, and the Torah for sharing about that mistake so that we can also practice our Savlanut. Thank you, Mr. Johnny, for joining us today. And thank you, Chaverim. Let's give our Chaverim a neshika. Mwah. And we will see you next time. Let's say together, Shalom. Thank you for watching, Chaverim. Don't forget to subscribe. And please, share it with your friends, your Chaverim, and with your mishpacha, your family. Toda. Thank you. Shalom.
The play where you belong. Sing along. We present for you today the Shabbat treasure life, the adventure of receiving the Shabbat Queen on this special night. Help Eva pass each fun challenge. Join Pirate Leo, get ready and sing. Are you ready for discovering the treasures that Shabbat will bring?